My name is Jonathan Parks, and welcome to Jonathan's Nature Crafts. I must inform you that I do not live in this house by myself, but live here with other people. Sometimes other members of the household may have to walk through areas where I might be recording with other family members on the phone. If you hear any noise like that, please feel free to disregard. We are doing our best to get noise canceling equipment, which may at least keep you from hearing exactly what is being said. Thank you for considering. Well, I say at this time, maybe just come around, do a little thing we do where we just kind of like, I say, put the extra work along to what other little things we have and come along with what we have now to make a little work come in truthfully and safely and kind of like a little working time with all this stuff. It goes away like Moses kind of takes a little break of time with all he does. I say, and one little step to take from one step to the next I make. I say, there were days in my life, all the days, all the crazy places I had to be in life, and where all I had to go, what all I had to see, and I tell y'all, many adventures I took through many lands and many places in life. Some of them might have even just been places in my own town or whatever, but I say, I've seen a lot of strange places. Think about all the days, all the, couldn't tell you every one of them, but I tell y'all, it's like the experiences of my life were just kind of strange, bizarre, awkward. Couldn't tell you everything, but still just made that little place around the skirty here. Going to come along and make the same little line along this little buggy too, and just kind of put the little straight and narrow sign into the work, make it come out like a good little Santa Claus of a figure for what we have and what we have to say and see. And I say, with little work in ourselves, make a difference to our lives. I say, like Prophet Isaiah said, woe is me, woe is me. I say, little works shall make their way into what we have and do. And I'll tell y'all, old Saint Nick is going to be brand new. I say, the kind of work that comes along this way. And, sometimes, maybe you can't charge as much for something you don't carve by hand. If it was all done by a factory, it would be quite different and probably just not be something you'd kind of be able to quite so much make good money at. So I say that this is just one of these things where people kind of like to see something that's kind of hand carved, and there's shows where people say they don't see much stuff like this out there, and so it kind of varies from one place to the next, and people tell me different things. They look at what I do and say, I don't see how you do that. It kind of varies from one to the next, what everyone's going to think. it's going to be kind of funny what it's all going to come down to when people see what you really make out of what you have, what you do, what you create. I say that just kind of working and chopping and chiseling wood, let the knife take the scraps away and make a little blessed day for you and for me, and take all the things with us. Oh, I say, joy to the world, all the boys and girls, to the fishes in the deep blue sea, to you and me. Oh, I say, this kinda is one of those things where I'd like to have a little better control of the mess that I make. But this is just one of the things I'm working along to kind of try to get a little place in due in time. And I say, with all, I tell y'all that the way things have worked, there's been so much to go around, so much to come around. I say, I ain't never seen in this world so much progress as what I seem to get done faster than I used to. And I'll tell y'all that we're going to try to get these lines about equal here to make it so they're going to be just what we kind of need to see things just to be, and kind of get things in the shape we need them in, and kind of work along a little line of character and perseverance. And I say that it's just the joy of all the things we have in our lives to build ourselves upon. Oh, I say, kind of like taking things up to where we're going to see a little brighter image of who we are, what we have, and what we do, to come down to just a little bit of extra little kind of work. It's like sometimes a wood carver can be kind of like having a job and be something you can do as a hobby, but a hobbyist, and something that you kind of do as a little small business area, because it's just kind of like where the progress comes and goes, and how many of these you can make. You never know what's going to come next of all you do. For I say that a little work is a price to pay for all things we have, and all things considered always. I tell y'all that just kind of like the world of carving is just a good place to be, where we make things official for the little awkward world that we most always have to really be able to live in for ourselves in our lives, because strange little things are going to happen to us, and just have to repeat a step there, repeat a step here, repeat a little step with all those little lines and chips that go everywhere. And I say that this is the time when we're going to make our ways about what we do and have, and feel like all things are always considered now, because it's just a joy of work time of giving and a time of prayer. And I say of all things that it's going to be long road, and I say it probably shouldn't take much time to carve all of these. Got the knife sharp enough, got it good enough. It seems like it's coming along well, but I say we're going to be sweeping up these chips out of this area sooner or later. I want to thank you all for coming on, for watching this video, for hearing all I have to say, seeing all I have to do. Keep in touch always, always. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you in the next video. Stay tuned.